Next thing that I want to show you how to, whenever you're creating the drawing like that, usually you need to do some create a uh, title block and put some information there. So if you're working for the companies, they usually have the template. So whenever you want to start, you can use that template, and it has the title block. But assume you don't have a title block and you want just to create it. So I will show you how to do that to the simple title block. So let me just bring this one a little bit lower so it leaves some space up there. Uh, um, um, and let me also select this text and bring it a little bit lower here. Now assume I want to add the title block. So usually how we are gonna do that is just go and draw the borders and use those borders to add the title block. Remember that anything you draw outside this uh, um, dash line is not gonna be there. So if I go ahead here, um, and again, if you want to change those dash line or anything that you want to do, before you do that, go ahead again on your page setup and modify the borders of your printer or whatever that. Make sure you uh, first fix everything here before you um, uh, do this. But uh, so just simply go ahead and start drawing. So I'm gonna just start draw some line here. So I started. One thing again you can do is that if you want to do it, you can create another layer and call it the title block. So you put whatever you want in that layer in case that you want. So I can go ahead and create a layer. Just I will call it the um, I just call it the title, but you can call it the title block. And I just change the color. Again, the color is gonna be by black when you're doing it, but I just to show you how it's gonna look like, I choose another color. So let's, for example, choose this greenish color here. So I move to the title block layer that I wanted to create it, and then I start to draw. First I draw the border, so I assume I draw it from here to here, and then up here, and then up to this point, and then I close it. So this is my border, and then I want to create a title block on this corner here. Usually it's easy. You can draw a line. So basically you are drawing a line, but it's easier to do it using this offset command here. So we need to draw the title box here. There's one way of doing it is use the offset. It's usually easier, or you can copy it, or you can simply just draw it. So let me try the copy. See, so if I, for example, want to copy this line, and then I assume I choose this corner and I want to bring it up, um, for example, for um, let's say here 0.5, and then I put again bring it here to 1, and then bring another one here 1.5. So this is how actually I can um, um, copy it. Then I can come, for example, here copy this one again. So if I come here, select this one, and press enter, and select this corner, and then bring it, for example, as I can say 2, and then or let me show you. So that one I copied. Let me offset this one. So if I offset this one, um, and assume the distance I'm choosing is going to be 2, and then I select this one and I've set it to to this length, and then I select this one, offset it to this one, to the left, and then press enter. So you can either copy it or you can offset it. And when you're done, use the trim command to remove the part I don't want. So assume I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. So this is all I left. So so when I'm done, so assume this is my title block. So it's a very simple title block, so you can make it as complicated as you want. And when you create it, then you can go to the annotate tab and start to add the text. So you can, for example, come here and add the text here. So assume I want to add the text here. So I zoom in and select wherever you want to add the text, and add whatever you think is proper there. So for example, it's a project name, for example, and or whatever you need. So, and you can change whatever you need to do it here as well. So and then you can put it there, or for example, whatever another text you want, you can another, for example, can come here, say I want to put, for example, here the scale, and whatever scale is that, write it there. Or if you want to move the text, just select it, select that square here, and you can let it move it to any position that you want. If you wanted to move it, and then you fill it out there, and then you have your title block there. When you're if you're doing, if as I say, if you're working with the company, usually they have this as a template, so you can use the template, so the title block there. But if you don't have a title block and you use the simple title block over and over, you can delete everything else except for the title block, and then save as it as a template. So you can go there and save as it as a template, and when you save it as a template as a DWT, so it says, you see, it's this DWT is the template format, so you can just choose it and save it as a AutoCAD template. So any other time that you want, you can just simply first open that template. So if you open the template, the paper size is there, the title block is there, the borders there, everything is there, and then you can add these things to that template you have. And again, as before, when you're done with everything, again, you can go there and export it as a PDF, or you can go there and actually print it, or any way that you want to print that.